It's me again. I'm just coming back with some more new I can't talk. I've done a couple already. I'm all in my little zone. Coming back for some readings. Again, I've been called to do this by spirit, pushed, and I feel like it's really awesome and doing something for me. I hope to draw those of you who resonate with this. I mean, I already feel your energy, so it's like spirit knows who's going to be here, and I think if this resonates for you, please like join my collective. You're meant to be here, just like I was meant to start this, I guess. So thanks for being here. Let's do it. Let's get 3 for the top row, please. 3 cards. Ha. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. I'm all warmed up, so we'll see what we get here. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Wands. One more on this row, please. Oh, that one flipped. Oh, that was 2. Okay. It's all right. I'll take 2. So you have Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to put it up as high as I can here. All right. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, then Ace of Wands, and 3 of Cups. Well, you're working on something. Put a lot of work into something. Because you think it'll bring you new friends and new opportunities, or it'll be really fun. And that you'll, it'll create community for you or something. No, this is past energy, so I feel like this is something you've already started. You've already put a lot of work into it, and it may have brought you a lot of pleasure, new friends, new community, new creative projects. It might have inspired you. That's cool. Let's see. For me, it's 2 YouTube channels. Let's see what else. King of Pentacles. King of Cups. Oh, really? These guys were both in my very first reading. I didn't put out my warm-up reading. Okay. King of Pentacles with under the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. King of Cups. Huh. 6 of Cups. What is this all about? Now, I'm a little confused. King of Pentacles. I know I try not to talk too much, but talking is kind of how I work through the meanings and get messages. So sorry if I talk too much. I don't want to make it confusing. King of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles kind of tells me that like whatever you started, you did. Like King of Pentacles is very practical. You were really practical about it. Maybe you like followed all the rules and did all the work you're supposed to do the way they say. But then King of Cups. Are these 2 people? King of Cups with the 6 of Cups. Now 6 of Cups usually means past. It means a past. Possibly childhood. Maybe somebody you know from the past. But I'm not sure that's what this means, but I don't know. This is unclear. We'll clarify these 2. That'll help. When we get the second layer, it'll help a lot. But I like to get the basic story out here if I can. Maybe this King of Pentacles is looking at what you're doing in an earthly way, but the work you've done is more heart-based for you. Based on some past issues, maybe? Maybe you started this not for the money or the earthly whatever, but because you knew it would help you in another way. Emotionally, creatively, creating. So that's what I felt when I started. That's partly why I started my other YouTube channel, which is a craft channel. I got to a point in my life where I just, I've done everything I wanted to do, and and I was trying to figure out what to do next, and teaching something I always loved to do, but I also thought that I could draw a community who's into the type of work that I do, which is kind of weird. I want a weird community who appreciate. I was feeling underappreciated elsewhere, let's say that. And so I kind of started it so I could build my own community creatively and do whatever creative shit I want to do. You know? Like if I started a business where I was making clothes, like I did make clothes for a long time, but even if I started making jewelry or whatever, it's like now I'm focused on that craft, right? But by doing a teaching thing on a channel, I can do whatever I want. And to me, that was a big creative move for me. And I really see it as having the potential to build a community. I am building community, right? It just takes for fucking ever. But those things were issues for me that I was having, that I've had, that are related to deeper issues from my childhood, let's say that. And the healing that I was doing, I felt like that was a good way to go because it would make me feel supported and I would get to do all my creative shit that I like to do. Okay. And I did put a lot of work into it. And I'm still not sure if these are two people. I feel like when we clarify, we'll know, or it could be just you changing your attitude about it, going from an earthly way of doing things where maybe you went by the book at first. You're like, well, if you're going to start a channel, you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that. And you got to learn this and you got to learn that, right? But as you learn that stuff, then maybe you go like, wait, though, the work, this is supposed to be a heart-based creative thing. Am I too stuck on the physical details? You know what I mean? How to make a video and all that kind of crap, right? There's a balance there. But because this is here, that makes me think there might be some kind of like emotional issue around this. Let's get some more. This is interesting. Let's get some more information here. Let's get a third row here. Page of Pentacles. Look at all pentacles in that row, in that vertical. The Devil. Three of Pentacles, and then 10 of Swords on the bottom, huh? I'll have to get back to that. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Okay, how far down can I go here? Okay. All right, where am I? Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, I gotta remember what I said. I always forget because I'm in the zone here. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. It seems like some kind of progression, but it's backwards. Like what? You start a thing, you feel very earthly about it, and do a bunch of earthly shit, and then you get earthly rewards? The Devil is something that holds you back, right? It can be bad habits, bad... It could be almost anything, right? Challenge, can be like your inner demons, battling your inner demons, let's put it that way. But it can be anything that kind of holds you back energetically, I think. You did all this work. You realize there's something about the heart space that's going to be healing for you. And then you have some issues. Maybe you're going to, like, this is kind of future energy, but I mean, you could be anywhere on the timeline, right? So maybe you're expecting these rewards, but something's holding you back. You're kind of stuck maybe on the heart aspect of it. Something's not going quite right and it's hurting your feelings, or it's triggering something from your childhood. See, if this stuff isn't happening, maybe you're feeling like, oh, I did all this work. I'm more, you start getting more into your heart space about, but see, the king is strong, but still that just tells me like maybe you shifted from the practicality of it to the emotional aspect of it, and you started to see that it was maybe triggering some old issues for you. And that could be holding you back a little bit here, you could be working on that, or you might just start seeing that aspect of it. And then the Three of Pentacles is like cooperative effort. Someone wants to work with you. Someone's watching your work. I don't know. What does that have to do with those? Someone from your past wants to work with you? I don't know. Let's get some clarity here. I'm dying to know. Oh, what's underneath? Let's see. Betrayal. Having everything that you need. 9-9. Oh, and then the star. I mean, you might be feeling betrayed. Maybe you're not even paying attention to it, but something about this situation is, even though you have it all and you're doing great, there's some kind of feeling of betrayal maybe. Or I kind of felt that way actually when I worked so hard on my other channel for over a year, and I still don't get a lot of activity as far as like comments and stuff. I mean, I've steadily grown, but it just takes a long time to grow a YouTube channel. And so it became disheartening. I got kind of in my head about it. And it did trigger some old stuff about, giving and receiving, and like, doing my creativity for creativity's sake, not for a response. So there's that whole like fucked up thing with social media, even though I left all social media, but YouTube is social media-esque where you have numbers and to look at and stuff. And that can really throw you off, honestly, energetically. And I think people deny that a lot more than they should. All right, let's get another layer here and see what else we can learn about this. Oh, hello. Oh, again, a 9 of Pentacles. Do we already have a 9 of Pentacles? Oh, back here. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. Having everything. Oh, no, it's 10 of Pentacles. Even better. Wow, all Pentacles over there. 6 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Okay, I like how this is looking. And Queen of Swords. Hello. Oh, on the other ones. And the Wheel of Fortune underneath. Yes. Okay, I like the vibe of this better now. Let me see. I gotta remember what I said now. 10 of Pentacles is like amazing. Winning. You're winning. You are winning. Whatever you feel about it, you're winning. You're doing a good job, it looks like. And you are moving on in your truth, right? As you figure out these heart things, you are moving on and you are building your sword of truth. That's what the Queen of Swords does. She's like, look, I know what's going on here. So I feel like whatever this project is you're working on is teaching you a lot about yourself, about relationships, about even your own creativity and how you work. Yeah. It's still awesome, right? It's awesome, even though it fucks with you a little bit. But that's part of your healing, right? You might be triggered in your old shit, and then you have to figure out how to get past it with what you've learned, right? I'm not saying it's easy. I'm still working on it myself. But this 10 of Pentacles is just like, look, it's raining money, basically. It's just abundance. And then 6 of Wands is like winner circle, winning and being seen by everyone as a winner. A public victory. And then moving on in your truth. That's literally what this means. And then the Queen of Swords is sitting on her throne in her truth. So this is building you up. Even though it maybe not feel that way right now, it is building you up in your truth. It's working. Yeah, maybe you've already seen, evidence of that. Wheel of Fortune underneath. I feel like, again, you're going the right way, even if it's not easy all the time. Queen of Cups. Do we have King of Cups in the last one? Oh, there's King of Cups right there. Queen of Cups. What else, please? What's after Queen of Cups? What comes after Queen of Cups here? Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. Wow, that's 3 aces. That's pretty awesome. And what's after Ace of Cups? Into that. Oh, that flipped right in my hand. 5. Oh, again with the fucking 10. Are you serious? We got 10. 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords. That's just feeling betrayed of the sun. Huh. Okay, I don't know. We'll wait. Yeah. You may be feeling really hurt right now about something. Something kind of deep, right? So there might be some things going on with this project or whatever you're working on where you're having to, like I said, work through some things. And you might be feeling real shitty and maybe hiding it, or maybe you don't realize just like how down you are. Like I'm doing all this healing. I should feel great. And I mostly do, but also I've been acting out my depressive ways. So like I have to give myself time to heal from what I've learned a bunch of stuff, but I'm healing, right? So I think that like these cards kind of say that. Like, you're doing great and you're moving on in your truth and you're doing all this healing, but you're also hurt. And, you know, you might need to give yourself space to heal more so than you are. That's just a vibe I have. And it's something I've realized as well, that I have to give myself, it takes time. You know, I figured all this stuff out a while ago, but, you know, you just don't integrate it overnight. You know, there's a lot of things I have to sort out in my head and with other people maybe. One step at a time, you know? So let's see, Queen of Cups. King of Cups. What did I say about the King of Cups? That he's been working, like he did all this practical stuff that's working, but he also has to look at his heart space and be in control of that. And I feel like this tells me that you're getting there, you're learning that. As you wait for these rewards to come in, maybe it's taken a while, like I said, for me, but it's growing slowly, or you're working at it and it's doing something for you emotionally as well. So cups are emotions, right? So Queen of Cups is on her throne of emotions. Like she's good, right? It just could be, it's stirring some stuff up for you and you're figuring out how to make it stable, how to stabilize yourself in this situation, even with baloney, old bullshit, right? Old stuff, old things that hold you back, whatever that may be for you. But here we have the Ace of Cups. That's a third ace. That means you're starting a lot of cool shit, man. Ace of Cups is like new relationships, wonderful, beautiful energy. But then here, okay, here's that 3. And here's this is a 5, but like, it's like they're looking at the 3 that they've lost, but they still have 2. But this is like, so we have the 3 of, it could be loss of friendships. That's what I always think of that. It's like, they call it crying over spilt milk. It's like paying more attention to your losses than what you have. And I always see this as like, because it's 3 of Cups, it could be losses of friendships. So in your truth, as you're moving on and stuff, you may have lost some people, or, you know, maybe people that haven't been around for a while or something, but you're also getting new ones as you move on. So don't get so stuck on what you've lost that you can't work with new people. Don't feel like everybody who comes near you is going to be like those old people that kind of fucked you somehow, or disappointed you, or betrayed you. These are both cards of betrayal. So you may be feeling in your heart a little betrayed, a little suspicious, right? And these cards are telling me that like you're moving in a stable way. What you have set up is working for you, not only physically and then like, I don't want to say monetarily, it could be money, but I mean, on the earthly realm, it's doing well. But emotionally, you're going to be stable. Even if what you don't see the rewards yet, you will be rewarded for this on the physical plane, but also there's emotional reward, right? So I feel like this whole thing is just like between cups and pentacles, right? So it's like, it is a balance, isn't it? Between your earthly activities and your mental health and your emotional health, and what you know about the way the world works versus the way you work. Ooh, I like that. The way YouTube works, and then there's the way you do things, right? And somewhere in the middle is where you get rewarded, I guess. Ooh, that's good. Good readings today. Let's get some advice, please. Can I get 4 advice cards, please? 4 advice cards. You are moving on. Here's another 4 of Wands. Stability, home. You're doing really well. I feel like you're doing maybe better than you think because you're, excuse me, in your unrest a little bit and still kind of stirring up in your feelings. But I feel like if you just plug along and work on your own issues, that it'll, right itself. Ace of Wands. Again, Ace of Wands. Wow, more aces. There's a lot of aces here. Death to the old ways. And 5 of Cups on the 5 of Cups. What? We have 10 of Wands. Again, 10 of Wands. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. You may not see just how your relationships are hurting you, or these old relationships, or whatever is triggering you. Maybe you don't even see it that well, but it's your inner shit fucking with you. It's your childhood stuff, and you need to move forward in your truth versus your damaged parts. 5 of Cups on the 5 of Cups. Isn't that funny? I love when that happens. Death. Again, losing friendships. Didn't I say that? Death is like death to the old ways. Something's over. Ace of Wands, starting something new. And then 4 of Wands, stability. You're stable. And whatever you're building here is totally stable. I feel like you're, like, this is saying you're really solid in your earthly realm right now. It's your emotional realm that's kind of doing stuff, right? But again, you will be, right? Queen of Cups, you will be stable there as well. Ace of Wands, you're winning. Whatever this new thing is you're building, you are getting it. Okay? You are getting, it is coming. The old ways are dead. You closed out something and then you started this new thing and you're moving on. Death to the old ways, but it's right on the Ace of Cups. The old ways are dead, but the new things are coming. They might be coming right now. Don't cry too much over what you've lost. It's the same card, right on top of each other. Don't cry so much about what you've lost. Look, she's not even looking at what she has. Look at what you have. Pay attention to what you have, right? Don't miss these new opportunities because you're so stuck on the old shit that you're losing, maybe. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Even though what you're doing is hard, I think you know that's like you're doing the work you need to do for these new relationships, these strong bonds you're going to be making. Yeah. It's almost like this, like right underneath this betrayed feeling is abundance. So like if there's something you can do to like get past that feeling of being betrayed, focus more on what you're working on, your stability. Like this kind of tells me your routine that you've come up with, this new thing that you're doing on the physical plane is helping you become more stable. And so you want to keep doing that. Even if you don't have the rest of it figured out, the heart stuff figured out yet, you still should keep doing it. And then that'll come as you become more successful at grounding yourself. Ace of Wands, right? Your creativity, your enthusiasm for it comes back, okay? And accepting that the old ways are dead. On top of these cups, you're moving on in your strength, in what you know. The old ways are dead. And somehow you need to like figure out what that means for you and what your truth is as those go away so you can get new relationships. You're going to have new relationships. People you want to work with, people that want to work with you. And again, don't be so suspicious of everyone. Everyone is not like the people that you've dealt with before, because you're different now, right? You're healing. You're doing something. You know, I can feel that. And so don't accept those old ways, but also don't just turn down everyone because they might be like the old people. That's what I'm getting here. You know, this is like someone wants to work with you and you're going to make new friends. What was I saying? So just don't focus so much on what you've lost, or thinking that these new people are going to be just like them, or this is going to be just like it always was when I was disappointed, or whatever happened, you know, from your childhood, whatever that's about. Okay? Good readings today. Thank you for lending your energy. Please join my little collective, and I'll see you in the next one.